We want to make sure that everyone has the ability to engage in the election process.
The right to vote has always been considered sacred by the IAM and its progressive allies.
At the Machinists Union, we believe your vote is your voice.
Voting rights in particular has been a major priority.
But that right ran into a roadblock last year when the Supreme Court stripped key protection language from the Voting Rights Act, or VRA. For example, the VRA used to require 15 states with a history of voter discrimination to comply with federal approval before changing their local election laws. But once the High Court removed those requirements,
we saw some states within a day start to take actions to remove some of these protections, to frankly, lower the vote counts in their states.
You will also have states that are eliminating early voting. You have states that have passed laws that would end early registration.
You look at Florida, where in certain districts in Florida, where they have a history, of course, in these same heavily minority districts of having not enough machines and hence having people standing in line 5 and 6 and 7 hours. In some of those districts, they decided that they're going to close the restrooms at the polling sites. And they announced it as a budgetary issue. They said, it's too expensive to keep open the bathroom in that elementary school that's sitting there anyway, or that church or community center or wherever you may be voting. But again, it's just one seemingly small, simple change where if you've already got to stand in line for 5 hours and of course can't leave that line, and particularly in some of these districts that have many, many senior citizens, to say that you have no bathroom facilities is just going to keep people from voting.
in response, progressive organizations such as Bend the Arc are urging Congress to pass the Voting Rights Amendment Act. The bill, also known as H.R. 3899, restores some of the federal protection that was struck down by the High Court in 2013.
It's about taking us forward in a way that protects everybody's opportunity to vote and in a way that is, makes our democracy as inclusive and equal as possible. And I think that's the best step, is for this piece of legislation to be given a vote.
According to sources in Washington, H.R. 3899 has a chance of passing Congress.
It becomes very clear, and that Congress addresses this appropriately and immediately.
We support a democracy. We support everyone's ability to participate in the process.